and that'll broadcast that one. Yay! So we're live, or should be.
Post the YouTube link.
Links. I don't know how many's coming quite yet, but we should nearly have full, possibly.
Awesome.
Possibly.
There we go. Now my headset's working. I don't have my microphone yet.
Oh damn it! I got my stuff. I was waiting on. Well, actually, I haven't. It's not turned up yet. I don't know where it is. It's probably lost in pub. Anyway, so everyone, welcome to Shoot the Shit episode 77. 77. Got it right this time. See, it works.
Holy crap! You got it right this time.
So, yay, Gawker, and and I have got a couple of articles, but I'll bring them up in a bit.
So I gotta tell you this. So last night Ty was looking for some stuff for the new update for not I almost said Smite, but no, he doesn't play Smite. For the Destiny, and he's like, I hear I think it was Schreier's name I heard in the video Ty was watching on his phone, and I glanced over and I go, please, for the love of God, don't tell me you're on Kotaku. He's like, well, I think they have an insider there because all the info they've been posting lately has been true. And I just looked at him and said, how fucking long have you been visiting fucking Kotaku? I'm like, Ty, you know what? For that,
seeing someone else behind your back.
I'm like, you know what? You're celibate for the next month. For that shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I'm like, they probably stole all that information on them.
Oh, yeah.
So, well, what's a good site? I'm like, you know what? Gameranks. Go to Gameranks.
Tech Raptor's quite good. Well.
Yeah,
did I tell you guys my plan for Gawker?
Oh God, no, you haven't. But I want to hear this.
I want Milo to buy it and force all the journalists to write Donald Trump fan fiction.
Okay, that would be amazing, and I'm glad you mentioned Donald Trump. I don't know if you guys saw this. It happened last night over on Twitter. So, Trump had actually tweeted something like, Obama just promoted Hillary. Looks like they want 4 more years of Obama, but no one else does. And so Hillary's Twitter replied, delete your account. And there were two...
For some reason people went crazy. It's like, okay.
Here's what happened, okay? No, here's why. There were 2 reactions that I saw. A good chunk of the reactions, including from Donald Trump himself, were like, yeah, you know all about deleting, weren't you, Hillary? And the other replied, this is what the group I was part of, posted different pictures with popcorn. Like, one guy posted the gif of Michael Jackson from the Thriller video eating popcorn. I posted, hang on, let me find the
picture.
I haven't seen that one yet, actually.
That one's been all over the place. I even used it as a thumbnail in one of my videos.
But okay, I'm glad you mentioned that. By the way, why the hell did you shave your head?
Well, the hair was falling out one side, so I had to get it all shaved off. Otherwise, it'd been uneven.
Oh.
I'm waiting for it to grow back now.
Oh.
He'll be super sexy again soon.
Hang on, again.
Again.
What are you saying? I'm not at the moment.
No.
I'm just saying that you're sexy.
I'm gonna try and say this as tactfully as possible.
Just get on with it.
The carpet matches the drapes, but they're both bald.
Okay, first off, no, I was not going anywhere near that. Here's the picture. This is the picture I replied with on that, by the way.
Oh, of course.
But okay, first off, no, that is not at all what I was saying. And second off, it's not a good look for you, hon.
Well, I don't have much choice. See, the worst look is having half my head with hair having fallen out of it.
I have to agree with that. That would be...
that is true. That is true.
Like with the candidates for the presidency, you have to go with the lesser evil.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't have long enough hair to do a Donald Trump.
Oh my God! I swear to God, and I've been saying this for years now. Actually, Dave, you and I had this conversation, and I've told you my theory on this. The toupee that Trump wears, there's a sentient life form in that thing. That's why he hasn't gotten rid of it yet.
It's the Futurama brain slug.
Well, you said it, not me. But
Well,
I
you
do.
know that's
think it's sentient.
you know the Futurama had the brain slug which was
Yeah,
attached
I
to people's
remember.
brains that controlled them.
Didn't
So it's
Yeah.
like that but furry, so like a
that.
Chewbacca version.
Oh my God.
fake that as well. Like the bugs that took over. I think it was the Next Generation episode when they took over the high command of the.
They had those are like scorpions inside their throats. That was from season 1. It was Conspiracy. Was the end of the final episode of season 1.
There we go. See, I knew someone would know.
Well, come on. I've only watched the series about 4 times.
I've only seen it all once.
By the way, who else is going to be checking out? Who else is going to be checking out the 3rd season of Twin Peaks when it starts up?
Bleh.
I've never watched
Dude,
it.
okay, it's on Netflix right now. I actually just finished watching it. Like 15 minutes ago, just finished.
I just don't have Netflix.
That's a really good name for boobs.
It is. It is. You know what? Considering the first thing that happens is that a naked prom queen is found dead and wrapped up in plastic wrap. Like, this happens like in 5 minutes in the first episode.
Does it have Carl McLaughlin in it?
No, not to my
No,
knowledge.
shit.
Oh,
That's
fuck
all I
you.
care about.
But I will say that, you know, people have been talking about the, you know, all the confirmed names that are going to be in season 3, and there are 2 names here that I'm a little surprised at. So we have Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam is going to be in the show, as is Trent Reznor from 9 Inch Nails.
Interesting.
They're also going to have Michael Cera, however you pronounce his last name, and normally I would be like, yeah, okay, if I wasn't a fan of the Scott Pilgrim movie, then I would say but I mean, I think he might pull it off depending on we don't know what kind of character he's playing yet, we just know he's going to be there.
He's going to
And a lot of
be
the original
shy
cast.
high school teenage boy.
Probably. Probably. Dude, it's typecast to hell and back.
Well, I mean, he's only coming up to his 30s by now, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, how old? He was about, Arrested Development. Before that went on to, was it Netflix, Amazon? I can't fucking remember. They're all doing this shit now.
I think
it was
you're
Netflix,
right. I think it was Netflix.
and then he must have been 15 at the time he did that, and that was like
Something like that.
that was like the end of the 90s, if I remember correctly. I've got the DVDs. I can go and check the timestamps. But right, so that's a good 15 years ago. He must be approaching his 30s.
Yeah. I'll look it up in a minute.
There's one article I'm going to be talking about, and here is the other one. When everything gets ready, anyway, I'm still kind of sort of sorting it out. I'm confused. So there's that. But there's 2 articles that I'm going to be trying to talk about, and then obviously Gawker as well. So at least they. I know.
Yeah, I've got the sites up. And evening, by the way.
Hi, evening. Welcome.
Hello. Has anyone else seen it? Speaking of
Twin Peaks.
SBS, has anyone seen Anita's new video?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh god.
No,
I heard she
something
had
else
a
in
new
common with the rest of
video.
the internet. If you haven't,
I
Oh
hope.
my god. No, she basically tries to state that, women cannot see Bayonetta as a positive influence because look how skimpily she's dressed, or look at that skin-tight suit.
Won't
Has
someone
not played
please
the game.
think of the women?
the
Oh,
game
she
is
tried-
fucking awesome. I played through both Bayonetta. I
I
got
want
the
to play
double
it.
pack.
But
I got
I wanna
no,
play
it's
it.
on the Wii U, and you don't have one.
Yeah, I know, and I don't feel like I'm not buying a Wii U just for
It is
3 games.
I don't. Do any of you have a Wii U? I don't think you do.
No.
I have a Wii U, but I kind of regret it immensely.
Get Bayonetta then, and you'll feel better.
But I mean, the thing that there were 2 things that just made me facepalm, as you said. The first one was the whole thing with Quiet from Metal Gear Solid 5. The whole thing of she breathes through her skin, which is why she's skippily dressed.
Yep.
And I will say it was freaky. I don't think her shock was scripted, but it's like she had this look on her face the entire time talking about it, like, "Are you shitting me? Really?" And then the other thing that got me was she was talking about having, the quote-unquote justification that people use for females in fighting games. It's like, oh, you can't really use it, you can't, it's wrong to say that they're just dressing like that to disrupt the attention of the male on the other team or whatever. And I just remember pausing the video and going, no, that's not ridiculous. That is fucking smart. That is knowing your strengths and working with them and using them to
realistically, the basically isn't like you got a bunch of male fighters and female. There isn't a female on Earth. Even the strongest one is not going to get crushed by any of those.
That actually happened. There's a video of it. There's 2 normal men having table wrestling.
MMA, isn't it?
No, arm wrestling.
Arm wrestling. I've seen. I know the video. Yeah, I know the one.
I haven't seen it.
And it was the strongest woman in the world, and basically she won 1 and lost 2. So
well, that's like the Olympic female hockey team practices against like a normal high school team or something.
Yeah, it's just like if you're gonna go, you're gonna complain about realism, then there shouldn't be any women in the game in the first place, and then you'll bitch about that.
But then I'm thinking. Sorry,
there was like a female pirate, and I can't remember her name.
Well,
she was like a captain of a ship or something. She was like a female pirate, and I can't remember her name. But she used to flash people before killing them.
Yeah.
That just goes further to the point I was making. I'm like, okay, when you're a chick, it doesn't matter how strong you are, the guy's gonna have the advantage. But here's the thing, though: with guys, a lot of their strength is from upper body. With women, it's more lower body, which is why Chun-Li's moves are primarily kicking, or primarily kicks.
Remember GoldenEye as well? You had Famke Jensen. She was, I can't remember the name of the character, but she killed men.
On the top.
Yeah, on a top. Thank you. That's the one. Yeah, she killed men with her thighs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
and,
also,
and then there's Chun-Li as well. Chun-Li has always had the fucking.
Okay, just to bring out to speak, guess what Lisa was just saying. Have a guess.
Shut up.
But I mean, the thing is, though, that is a good fighter, or even hell, not taking fighting out of it, it can be used as a survival tactic if need be. Knowing what your strengths are and using them to gain the upper hand is one of the smartest things you can do in a fight.
They're not them, and then just kick them in the nuts.
Well, I'm also thinking those fighters do shit usually in fighting games that require a tremendous amount of flexibility that you wouldn't have if you're conservatively dressed.
Yeah.
Look, most people, if they get punched in the face once by some huge bloke, they're going to go down. They're not going to lose a bit of energy on the health bar. That's not how things work in the real world.
Then my entire life is a lie.
Well, I mean, if the thing is, I mean, if you're fighting against someone twice your size, you're gonna get hurt. Isn't that right, Justin Bieber? Did you hear about that shit? By the way, that was hilarious.
I don't follow Justin Bieber news, but the fact that he got injured makes me happy.
There is now a video of him getting into a fight and having his ass handed to him, and it is one of the best things I've seen all week.
It actually depends, because if one of them's just a big, massive, muscly guy and he doesn't really know how to fight, and the other guy's, say, like a Bruce Lee character, then Bruce Lee's going to kick shit out of him.
That is true, yeah.
Avoiding getting hit at that point.
I'm just waiting for the day where, some rioter or protester or whatever runs up, like tries to take a "Make America Great Again" hat off of somebody's head, and that guy just turns around and decks him.
I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet, honestly.
That'll happen, but then of course you'll end up with the video footage where you only see the punch part.
Oh, that's totally fine, because that's enough to stop it from happening in the future.
Yeah.
I doubt that.
It'll be like, oh, well, there you go, the Trump supporters, they're just horrible, violent people.
Look, there is nothing that's going to stop this madness.
I don't understand that tactic in the media, though. It's like, everybody who supports Trump is a violent, racist, misogynist, and then are they expecting people to go, well, I support Trump, but I don't want to be a violent racist?
Yeah, I have the same opinion, because it's like, okay, obviously you're not going to sway Trump supporters, diehard Trump supporters that way. So what, you're going for the independents, right? Well, the independents have access to this, they can see the same bullshit everyone else. They're generally, I would suspect, I don't know if this is true or not, I suspect the independents are probably independent because they're trying to weigh their options up and they're looking at diverse range of things. So they're going to see the bullshit, I would expect.
Yeah. I'll give you 2 points for that. So first of all, there was a poll out today, and Gary Johnson, who was the third-party candidate in this election, he is scoring higher with independents than Hillary.
Good choice.
I
don't know anything about him, but anybody but Hillary.
He's effectively the Libertarian Party candidate, so like Ralph Nader.
Yeah.
Well, there's a huge push by the establishment to try and get conservatives and Republicans to go third party.
Yeah.
Because really, Trump is worst case scenario for the establishment because they cannot buy him. You can't buy somebody who has all the money in the world that he needs. So it's kind of a weird push. Trump is doing the same thing. He's trying to convince Bernie to go third party.
Yeah.
Which would destroy Hillary.
It would, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then just quickly, just to go to mention your second point, just to back up your second point as well. Sorry.
On Bernie, right? That would be hypocrisy if he did support her as well, right?
Well, yeah, he would lose all credibility instantly if he turned around and said, "Yeah, I'm going to endorse Hillary." His supporters would just cry, murder.
Well, it wouldn't be, "I'm going to endorse Hillary." He'd probably say something like, "We can't let Trump win," or something.
Well, they'll construe it as he's backing Hillary, so there'll be a good few of them that'll go mental. But just to go back to your earlier point about independents finding information, and to back that point up, you will have seen the recent video where they were saying, "Oh, look at this terrible man beating on this woman," and then people looked at the video and said, "Hang on a minute, there's this 12 seconds where she was beating the hell out of him before he actually swung a punch."
Yeah.
That tends to be the case with most of these.
No, you're making that up. Women can't be violent.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little bullshit.
I imagine, Kat, if you ever went out, then you'd probably see on the streets of Edinburgh. I don't know. No, that's more a Glasgow thing rather than an Edinburgh thing. So I'm sure in Glasgow you wouldn't want to get in a tussle with the women there.
Yeah.
How long until feminists try and sue enemy combatants for hurting women in the army?
You know what?
Probably not that long.
I know. Yes, I can see that happening.
If the US gets it, if Brexit doesn't happen and US gets into war with the EU for some reason, then at that point the EU will probably just say, "Yeah, you're right. We shouldn't have attacked those women."
I know America's probably going to back Brexit, if anything, because it'll make it a hell of a lot easier to trade with Britain.
I don't know though. I mean, simply because it's a massive establishment thing, right? So I think I might have seen something about Trump saying something about like he's supporting it. Hillary, I imagine no, because Hillary's going to go wherever the fucking establishment.
Well,
goes.
how would you be able to, as an American, say that you're against Brexit when Europe is essentially now what England was during the Revolutionary War, and England trying to leave Europe is pretty much exactly like how America tried to leave. It's the exact same arguments.
Since when has hypocrisy not been a thing in politics?
He's got a point.
It's the same arguments they used when Scotland was going for
It
independence.
really isn't though, because we do not have the same relationship. Because
but they're like,
I've explained this to you before.
No,
I've explained this to you before, right?
It's still the same type of.
No, it's really not. Are you being ruled by an unaccountable bureaucracy that you can't access? No. In fact, if anything, Scotland's got more power over the UK than proportionally it should have. As the West Lothian question, as I discussed with you before. But let's brush over that because I don't want to talk about this for 20 hours.
No,
because I know you will go on about it for 20 hours.
No, but I'm not saying that.
I'm shutting it down. I'm shutting it down right now.
Okay, you guys. Okay, I'll help shut it down with this. You guys have to see this. Okay, so I went looking for a picture of a male tears mug as a reference for the picture. Man, these guys are making like up to $20 for these damn things.
Yep.
How many males tear mugs do you think are made by female slave laborers in China?
I'm just seeing green for some reason.
Isn't the world fun?
Yeah, but I would imagine that would be the case. I mean, because we've known that that's where the T-shirts come from.
Yeah. Okay, let's try this again.
Wasn't it men's rights activists that were making a profit off the mugs?
No.
How about now?
No. It's I think that was some sort of conspiracy sort of thing.
Right.
Actually, I think I know what you're talking about.
You need one of these with a little tiny penis and then spurting out.
I know, right?
It's disgusting. A real woman would never say something like that.
I'm on normal.
Oh, that's right.
Oh my God, this. I want that cup.
I believe that one was just written with lipstick on the side by the looks of it.
I want a mug that says just normal coffee.
Just.
Oh my God, there's water. There's now water bottles.
Holy.
Look, that one's organic.
People are fucking retarded.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the motto of the year.
Someone likes the juice, guys. She even got a third word put on it.
She looks like she would like it.
This.
Or maybe a mug that says "Consider a salad."
This. At least she's honest. At least this girl's fucking honest.
Well, to be fair, she's probably actually of the same vein as Lizzie, who would obviously hers read the infamous "that means semen."
Yeah.
So she's actually probably done that against them, and obviously.
Guys,
yeah.
Male tears is a meme.
Yeah.
Well, of course it is. Well, how could it not be?
Yeah.
There's so much
This
of
is
that
part
shit
of a
going
series
around.
on feminism.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming the amount of that category has extensively risen in the past few years.
Yeah. My mug will probably read, "This mug, like yours, is actually empty."
Yeah.
See, I want to make my own in a way.
I don't drink tea or coffee, so there's no point me having a mug.
Well, you could put hot cocoa in your mug. I've got a mug.
I'm a hard and soft drinker.
Well, I like hot cocoa.
Yeah.
But I
live on coffee.
But yeah, I mean, it would read that because, to be honest, they would get it, and then when they make the pictures, but you got to know it's not actually got any liquid in it at all. They're just posing.
See, Ty kind of gave me the idea in a way, but I want to make this mug. At first, it looks like there's just raindrops all over it, but it's gonna have some of that color-changing, heat-sensitive paint on it, and when you put a hot liquid or whatever in there, the words "feminist tears" will show up in between the raindrops on one side.
See.
I really want to make that, and I mentioned that idea on streams before, and people have actually told me they would buy it if I made it. Oh, here's that picture you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah. Yes, Liz's infamous "that means semen." Yes, it is forever saved on my hard drive, just in case it ever needs to be called upon.
Well,
In fact, it was actually called upon during the hoo-ha about Ghostbusters, which conveniently happened just before the second trailer came out.
See, I love this right here. The photograph was taken as a response to the trend in order to highlight how male tears and man tears have been defined as a slang for sperm online since 2010.
Well, let's
How
not
have they
pretend that
not
these children.
figured out? It's 6 years, guys. 6 years. It's 6 years.
Well,
How
come
the
on,
hell
you've
did
gotta-
they not figure that out?
Because
You've got to remember, we're dealing with children who haven't been online for more than 2 years, which is why they believe that all this stuff is new. It's like, no, you've been using the internet for 20 years. Nothing you think is new is new. There is nothing new under the internet, to paraphrase a famous quote or saying or whatever the fuck it is. Idiom. I'll go for idiom, it sounds fancy.
Oh, it's fucking ridiculous, man. I'm just sick of these fuckers.
Proper media is trending today on the site.
Unsurprising.
Yeah.
Well, they're dead.
People like watching a car crash.
Yeah. To be
This
fair,
is more like a tanker versus a clown car, to be fair.
I've got to jump in there. They're not actually dead yet. There's a big difference between Chapter 11 bankruptcy and Chapter 7. If it was Chapter 7, that's insolvency, that's cease of operations, that's dead.
Right.
Chapter
So what
11.
is different? Yeah.
Yeah, the difference is Chapter 7, if they filed that, they're dead.
Oh my god!
Lisa, I'm trying to learn about boring fucking financial legal law here. And you're
Well, they're not
interrupting.
dead, but they are going to be under new ownership.
Yes, that's what the Chapter 11 is, because it means that they'll try and make as many of their debts void as best they can.
Yeah.
And then if a judge is happy with the setup, then it opens the company up for bidding. Now, given Gorka's setup, what's likely to happen is the individual sites will be up for auction.
Yeah,
if
IGN
I
bought
try to-
Kotaku.
I'm trying to remember what I learned about insolvency. So basically, the debt holders get first priority, and the last priority is shareholders. And in between that, you've got employees and other stuff I forgot. You've got to pay off your various taxes and shit like that. Can't remember the fucking terms of it.
But at least it'll be owned by somebody who doesn't want to post child porn.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look what I found.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, with the bids, I mean, a lot of the money that needs paying off.
I like that there's a calories for that.
Like the best sales.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm reckoning that there's going to be big money chasing Deadspin, because Deadspin's is considered the least terrible of the Gorka ones.
Oh my god. Someone looked into this. Someone actually looked into this.
Well, we got to know our calorie count. Women like to watch their weight.
Well,
the important thing is to trace minerals.
0.7 calories. Well, geez, it's low fat. No wonder so many feminists are liking it. There's no saturated fat, 3 milligrams of cholesterol, 10.2 milligrams of sodium. Holy shit. 11 milligrams of total carbohydrates, but no dietary fiber. 171 milligrams of protein.
That's not bad.
One load. And that is basically 3/4 teaspoon. And there is your nutrition facts lesson for the day, kids.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's actually pretty good for you. You should add that into your daily diet.
Basically water.
Yeah, I posted the link to the. I posted the link in the chat.
Like most things in biology, it's basically water. You can say that about pretty much anything biological. It's basically water.
Yes.
And you'll be right.
Nathan Grayson tweeted out, I don't know if you've seen this, but, and to the haters, I plan to keep writing until I die, and I plan to live forever with the help of nanomachines and fucking spite. And and someone replied back, if you were more careful where you stuck your penis, none of this would have happened.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
It's like I was trying to point this out to people who were having a go. There's been a huge upset in the Gamergate tag of people just really having to go at the massive arm flame that I've wrote about before. Cheap plug, Novo Gamer. And I was trying to reply to them. I said, look, I'm working in the education sector. It's probably prevalent that I know about dangerous entities on the internet, given that I deal with e-safety. Why am I supposed to treat you seriously if you're acting like a child? Like more of a child than the people that you're claiming are child?
Oh.
It's
They didn't want an answer back.
no, of course they don't.
Okay.
You don't
Hey,
have
Well, of course they don't. I wasn't expecting an answer, but
I stopped sharing way too early. Look at this shit.
Oh my god.
well, that's tragic.
Male tears
Why
would actually be a really male tears
Oh my
dispensary
god!
would be a funny tattoo on somebody's dick.
See, basically, at this point, I decided. At this point, I decided. Basically, this is entirely prejudicial view. Unless you're getting a Harley Davidson tattoo, then you shouldn't get a tattoo. And I only say that because my dad drives a Harley Davidson. That's the only reason.
The glass is so poorly
fair
drawn on it.
Yeah, it's almost like a self-tattoo. Someone
Oh
did
my
like
God.
Like a pencil sketch.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Lisa, you watched. Was it you I watched Memento with?
No.
No, who did I watch? I don't think anyone on the stream watched. But in Memento,
I
Guy Pearce,
tried
right?
to give myself a tattoo when I was a teenager.
Yeah, you see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what happens if you do that. Kids, don't do that, you fucking idiots.
I can't believe someone actually got that as a tattoo.
People get stupid tattoos all the time.
I remember I got
There was-
sent home for doing one of those fake stick-on tattoos, and I was like, really? And they're like, we don't want to encourage that. I was in a very conservative neighborhood.
Yeah,
Oh god, look at this.
I've seen that one before.
That was awesome.
Somebody needs to Photoshop some tentacles behind that.
Yeah.
On it.
Tentacles coming out of the mug.
That's
Oh,
cephalopod.
Yeah.
That's cephalopod tears.
No, I had a bit of a chuckle at the picture today of someone who'd gotten the outline of Bernie Sanders from the poster as a tattoo, and there was a picture of Adam Savage holding up a sign. Just tell people that you've tattooed me.
Okay, so it's half an hour time is up on the YouTube thing, so if anyone
Speak English, boy.
off, so if anyone's listening, then go to the website at aerithradio.co.uk to listen to the rest of the show, because I'm going to stop the broadcast.
And I'll just verbally abuse him for the rest of this time. If you want to hear me destroy a cat live on air, I'll do that. For your listening pleasure.
Look, there'll be no sexual.
Oh, I don't. I know how to trigger you to self-destruct. I can make you explode into a shower of rib cage and blood at any point I want.
No, you can't.